Joy is truly in the journey, and this journey is all the more sweet when surrounded by the love of family. From changing diapers to playtime, to schoolwork, soccer practice, vacations and birthdays, first cars, graduations, holidays, and everything in between. These are the moments that make the joy of family unlike any other. These are the shining moments we preserve and proudly display. They make us smile, laugh, and beam with pride. But what about those in-between times? What about those moments that challenge you, test your limits, try your strength, and threaten to steal your family's joy? It's not easy to think about, but we probably all have the dreaded what if? A diagnosis, a phone call. Life changes so completely in one small moment, and now your child needs you like never before. Such was the case this summer for Tommy. Tommy is the youngest of 3 boys from a hardworking farm family, and at 17 years old, his parents, Donnie and Rhonda, are closing in on a new chapter for their family, the empty nest. Donnie smiles with pride when he tells you he raised 3 alpha males under one roof. Rhonda will tell you, of all her boys, Tommy is the spitting image of his father. They are a strong and capable family, generous with their time, always willing to lend a hand. On this particular day, Donnie and Tommy and 2 other men from their community were finishing up a roofing project. Bad weather was coming, and they worked together to get the job done. They worked so well together that they even had time to stop at an elderly widow's home to check on a problem she was having with her flooring. But Tommy was right there to help. He really enjoys helping others and has even served on various mission trips. The men identified the problem. It was going to require all of them to inch their way through a dark, damp, and cramped crawl space to fix a broken beam. They had to use extra caution as they inched their way over broken glass, twisted metal, and mud. Tommy made his way in the farthest, about 20 feet. There was no way any of them could have known what was about to happen. A live wire. His heart stopped, and now Donnie was quite literally holding his youngest son's life in his hands. It seemed an eternity to get Tommy out from under the house and start CPR, but Donnie was tireless in his efforts to perform life-giving CPR to his son while the others called for help. When the first responders arrived, they had to practically push Donnie off of his son in order to take over and transport Tommy to the hospital. An ordinary day has taken on an extraordinary and chaotic turn, and a 17-year-old's life hangs in the balance. The seriousness of Tommy's condition warranted life flight to St. Mary's in Evansville, a 28-minute flight from southern Illinois. When Donnie and Rhonda arrived in Evansville, the news was not good. Tommy's brain had been deprived of oxygen for too long. If he did survive, his quality of life was still questionable. Rhonda, a woman of few words, had only this response: "My God will have something to say about that." Tommy's mother, father, and brothers held vigil for 3 days. They never left the hospital. Exhaustion doesn't begin to describe their physical state. A nurse had mentioned the Ronald McDonald House. Donnie and Rhonda had heard of the Ronald McDonald House, but never imagined that they would have a need for a home away from home. But that's just what they found when they walked through those doors. Faith is forefront in this family, and they will tell you that prayer has covered them every step of the way. They see the house as an answer to prayer. By providing a place to rest, recharge, and regroup, they were able to stay strong for their son and stay by his side, most days 18 hours at his bedside. The staff and volunteers at RMHC really connected with the family and offered words of encouragement. Doctors were stunned by the remarkable progress Tommy made in his time at St. Mary's, even stating, "Brains don't heal this fast. We can't explain it." But Tommy did progress, and after over 60 days of staying at Ronald McDonald House, Donnie and Rhonda, and finally Tommy, enjoyed a meal together in their home away from home. Then, headed back to Southern Illinois. Changed, but together, with challenges still ahead, but with hope for the future. Donnie and Rhonda say, "The doctors at St. Mary's helped save our son. The rehab at Health South got Tommy back on his feet, but the Ronald McDonald House helped save us."